Riso, a time travel love story. Rishi Ki Doctor, Chapter 1. In 1905, two brothers, Shri Bishambar Nath Ji and Shri Rajendra Ji, sons of Shri Shamlal Ji, co-founded Kip's Sweets in Bareilly. A family-driven legacy, it flourished and was expanded further by their children. Since childhood, I knew Rishi only as the grandson of Shri Bishambar Nath Ji and son of Shri Shailendra Khandelwal Ji. Whenever I visited Kip's, I would see him. He, of course, had no clue who I was. I was just one of his random customers. But I could always recognize him as Kip's Wale. Fast forward to August 2019. Rishi walked into my clinic this time as a patient, visiting my father for treatment. After a few sessions, my father handed me his case papers and said, "Sonam, you handle this from now on." Honestly, my first reaction was stereotypical. I made a face and thought, rich kids have no real diseases. They just throw tantrums and seek attention. He'll waste my time and energy while I want to treat serious, complicated, incurable cases. Meanwhile, Rishi was thinking, I wanted to show my case to a senior doctor, Dr. Puneet Sarpal, not his daughter, who doesn't seem experienced or learned enough to solve my problems. But fate had its way. Neither of us could say no to my father. And so began my journey of knowing Rishi. For those who know him, you will agree. Whenever anyone talks to Rishi, even for the very first time, by the end they'll say, I know Rishi, I'm a friend of Rishi. That's his magic. And soon I too found myself saying proudly, I also know Rishi, I'm also a friend of Rishi. Now let's travel exactly 3 years back, 29th August 2022. Rishi finally planned our first official coffee date. For 2 years on and off he'd been asking, Doc Sab, let's go for a coffee. And somehow it never happened. Even just 15 days earlier it got cancelled because he was out of town. That morning I was so mad at him. I told myself, this time I will cancel our date. He's been cancelling for 2 years. I even told my mom, I'm too tired, I'm not going. But my mom, Rishi's future mother-in-law, literally pushed me to go, teasing, tomorrow you'll make the same excuse again. Just go today. Somehow my mom already had a hunch long back that Rishi was the one for me. So I went, and because we already knew each other, Rishi wasted no time. Over coffee, he simply said, let's get married, Doc Saab. I just smiled how quick he is, and here he took my smile as a yes. From that moment, there was no turning back. The more I got to know him, the deeper my love grew for him. Of course, there were bumps and misunderstandings, but it truly felt as though every divine power, every god and goddess was conspiring in our favor, guiding us toward our union. One of my patients once worriedly told me, you take care of everyone, who will take care of you? Perhaps it was their blessings, along with many others, that brought Rishi into my life. A husband who is loving, caring, understanding, and truly a beautiful soul. If time is an illusion, then this evening Sonam and Rishi are going to meet for the very first time as a couple. Let us all from the future shower love, prayers, and hope upon them. Let us whisper across time, stay together, you two. You will be so happy for the next 3 years and beyond.